Good morning, ladies. This is Mrs. Statler, your STEM elective teacher, and today my goal is to help you learn how to create your own website using Google Sites. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to Google, and I need to sign in. Okay, now that you're all signed in, go over to your waffle, which is the 9 boxes in a cube. Click it like I did and select Sites. Just this simple to use. So, thinking of creating a website, do you see where it says that? To the left of that, it says Create. Select Create, and I would use in New Sites because the classic sites does not look nearly as suave as the new sites do. So it's really pretty intuitive how you're going to create your site. First of all, the very first thing I like to do is take a look at everything that I have on here. At the top it says Untitled Site on the upper left-hand corner. So I'm going to go ahead and put my first and last name because it's all about me. So my name is Mrs. Statler, and you'll notice that it popped up in the upper left-hand corner of the site. In the left bottom chunk of the screen, this is what your site readers will see. So right now, all they would see if I were to publish this was Mrs. Statler and your page title. So I'm going to give it a different title than that. Edit. There we go. And I'm going to say Mrs. Statler. You can change the header type and you can change the image when you click on the top of the screen. I want to change the image, so I'm going to go to Select Image, and I'm just going to use the ones in their gallery because I think that's a little bit easier. This image will appear on every page in your website. So now it says Mrs. Statler, and it says it's adjusting for readability. I don't really love that, so I'm going to take that off by clicking in the lower right-hand corner of that box that's at the top, the header of my page. Now, let's go ahead, now that we've selected kind of the title and the image that will appear on each page, and I want to go over to Themes. So on the right side, under the word Publish and under the K that represents me, I'm going to select the word Themes. Right now I'm under Simple, and I actually really like that one. You can change the font style. There are some others you can select just to see how they look, decide which one you want. I'm going to stick with Simple just because that's what I'm going for. I actually really like purple, but you can see that because I have an image there, it doesn't do anything. If you don't want an image, you can just keep it a solid color, and that's fine as well. So I'm just going to go back to what it was initially. Now, if you click the Insert tab, like I just did, you'll be able to select all kinds of different things that you can insert into your page. And y'all, I just want you to kind of poke around and figure it out. I'll show you a little bit about each one and what it does. If you feel like you've got this, feel free to, just poke around on your own a little bit. But I'm going to show you for just a little bit right now, and then I'm going to select the Pages tab. So let's go ahead and start with, say I wanted to insert a text box, I would select Text Box. Say I wanted to insert an image, I would select Image. Say I wanted to insert and embed something, I would select Embed. If I wanted something from my drive, I would select that. But I actually prefer to use some of the layouts. The layouts look really nice, and they add text boxes that describe what you added. So this way I can add those same things. I could add images, I could add something embedded, I could add something from my drive, but then I have this descriptive text underneath. So say I wanted to add something from YouTube. I'm going to search for a video called 4 Hours of Disney Lullaby. Very slowly. There we go. I'm going to select that and put that right there. And now I can click to edit the text. There we go. we go. And then I can edit the text underneath it. I've got a title or a subtitle and a caption for what's there instead of trying to put it all together using inserting a text box and an image and embedding the video like that. It's so much easier this way. If you want to delete something, notice that when this is selected, I can just, and you can tell it's selected because there's a blue box around it. There's a little trash can in the lower left-hand corner. Boop, it's deleted. Okay, the final step that I want to show you before I let you just kind of play around. And honestly, there's so much you can do. I scrolled down on the insert menu and you can see that there's calendar, YouTube, divider, button. The dividers look really nice if you want to divide sections on your pages. So now just go to pages, click the plus at the bottom and add a new page. Boop. And so maybe my new page is like the life and lies of Mrs. Statler, my past. I'll just put my childhood. Boom. Now I don't like how that looks. Boop, boop. I can just stretch it out. Oh, I'll just stretch it that way. Boom, now it's centered. You center it by pulling on the right and left both, and that way it will move it over and make sure it's centered on the page. So, I'm going to make sure that you know exactly what it is I expect from you, but that's pretty much it. That's how you use Google Sites. When you're ready to publish it, just select Publish, and when you publish your site, if you'll notice, it says my web address is Mrs.Statler, and then it lists the entire site as https://sites.google.com/sites.gpisd.org/Mrs.Statler. Boom. So I'm going to go ahead and select Publish when I'm ready to throw that out into the world. If y'all have any questions, ask me, or please come back to this video. Thanks. Have a great day.